everyone, welcome back to my channel. I am so grateful that you are here. My name is Nikki, and I use my clairaudient and channeling abilities to help you find the magic within. Angels communicate with me through card readings, music, movies, and books. If you're new here, welcome. Please be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you will be notified when I upload new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. So today's video is a new one that I am bringing to you. This is all about disaster films that contain channeled messages for you. And when the angels told me to narrow in on disaster films, I was a little confused. I was like, well, why? And during a meditation session, they told me that disasters are things that happen in our lives that are out of our control. So I feel like there are a lot of people in the world who may be going through that tower moment right now where something has happened and it has shaken up the course of your life, your job, your relationship, whatever that may be. So I created this reading. This is a pick a card reading, and the channeled messages from movies will relate to the cards. So I will, the angels show me scenes from the film as I do the reading. So I will let you know what those are as we dive deeper into that. In the next section of this video, you will see the 3 piles of the cards. Please meditate on the pile that is speaking to you, and just know that this is a general reading. So if any part of a message does not resonate, just know that message is not for you, and to take what resonates and leave what does not. I'm super excited to bring this video to you today, so let's get to it. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. The disaster film that contains a channeled message for you is the 1997 film Titanic, directed by James Cameron, starring Kate Winslet and Leonardo DiCaprio. This film is one of the saddest films of all time, and it is based on a true story. It is about the ship of dreams, Titanic, that over 2,000 people were on at the time that it hit an iceberg and sank into the Atlantic Ocean. And the tragic part of it is that over 1,500 people met their demise during the time that the ship sunk. The film, in my opinion, is one of the most beautiful films of all time. I think there are a lot of messages within the film that have spoken to people throughout the years, and I still find them very relevant today, so it's no surprise that the angels chose this movie to be a part of this reading. So let's see what your cards are. We have the Hierophant in reverse, 7 of Pentacles, the World in reverse, the Chariot in reverse, Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords, Goddess of the Moon in reverse, Angel of Balance in reverse, Gossip, Completion, Your greatest work is your legendary legacy, I help create a world where it is safe for us to love each other, and I am free and at peace. Okay, so pile number 1, the first thing that I am seeing in your reading here with the Hierophant in reverse and Goddess of the Moon in reverse and also the Chariot in reverse is that it feels like a loss of control right now. The angels are showing me somebody who has had a lot of structure or rules placed on them, and you are wanting to break free from that. And they are showing me, also with the Eight of Swords here, someone like Rose in the film Titanic who felt very trapped by her circumstances. In the film, Rose was not happy to the point where she wanted to end her life. She had all of these rules and regulations put on her by her family, who happened to be the elite, wealthy type of people, and all they saw was material things. And that just didn't resonate with Rose, and there was something missing from her life. So she actually tried to end her life by wanting to jump off the Titanic shortly after it had set sail on the ocean. And then out of nowhere she met Jack, who had her question what life truly was all about. He brought out a side of her that she wasn't anticipating. So I feel like there's a person about to come in your life right now, or someone who is already in your life who is showing you a different perspective about how life can be more fun and more enjoyed, because they're showing me the scene where Jack takes Rose to go dancing, and she lets loose and she has fun, and then you see the different dynamic between how she felt there and how she felt with her family. Like they're showing me the scene where her mom is dressing her with the corset, and like how she's like, moving her body around like that, and you can just feel that her mom has this control over her. Like, so you feel those rules and those restrictions. So I feel like there is something in your life where you have these rules and these restrictions placed on you, and you can feel it inside you that you want to break free. So with the World card in reverse, it's a sense of something is missing from your life. But I also, for some of you with the Seven of Pentacles, can see that you have been working really hard at something right now, and you are wondering when it's going to take off, when it's going to pay off for you. And with the World card in reverse, this card shows up to ask you if you are truly feeling connected to what it is you are doing. How are you feeling while you work on it? Or do you feel joy? Do you feel passion every single day as you are doing it? Because if you feel that, that will actually take away from the future result of wanting it to happen right now. If you can get into the flow state of enjoying what you are doing right now, then you will allow yourself to not care about the outcome or how it happens. You'll get in a flow state. So pay attention to how your work is making you feel, because that is what matters the most. If you don't feel connected to what you are doing, then it is okay to reevaluate if you need to create a new plan or redirect to something that brings you joy. That is the key, to be doing something that brings you joy. With the Queen of Swords here, I also see that there is a need to release situations or people that no longer serve you, to cut away the people. And they're showing me the scene in Titanic, the guy that played by Billy Zane, that was dating Rose before she went off with Jack. They're showing me how he lifted up a table and threw it, and then also how she was strong enough to release him from her life. Like, he was all about the material thing. He gave her that heart of the ocean, and towards the end of the film, right before it sank, she put it in a box and basically said sayonara. Like, she cut him out of her life because she recognized that he was someone, a toxic person that was no longer serving her. So I feel like there are people in your life who you need to let go of. And when people want to leave your life, allow them to go, because it is making space in your life for something new, something better, people that are aligned with who you truly are, people who deserve and to be around you, who value you, who love you. So don't be afraid to cut away people who no longer serve you. Let's see. Yeah, and also with the completion card here, this is something along the lines of, I feel like some of you have lost someone in your life, and it has left you questioning what you are here to do. It has you like really focused on your life and what you want to get out of it, because they're showing me the scene in Titanic at the end when the helpers, the crew, the guardsmen who they went out on the ocean to help rescue the people, and they're showing me this tragic moment because of how sad it is when we feel the loss of a loved one in our life, and that how these moments here are what define how we truly want to live our lives, that life is precious. And you have a loved one around you right now who wants you to know that they love you, and that everything has happened for a reason. We always leave this earth when it is our time, not 1 second before, not 1 second too late. So when our loved ones pass on, that was divine timing at play. That was their time to go. But your loved one wants you to know that you are loved, and that they are still with you, that when you speak to them, they can hear you, and to just know that all is well, that they have made it to paradise on the other side. The gossip card is also jumping out at me. There may be people around you who are toxic in the sense of gossiping, and I feel like this has affected you on a deep level, whether you have felt that or not. Like, they're showing me the people in the movie Titanic who were all about, they, because on the ship it was the rich and the poor, and the poor people had to sleep in a certain area of the ship. And with the I help create a world where it is safe for us to love one another, I feel like the angels are pointing out the polarization that took place in this movie. So I feel like there is some type of polarization going on in your life right now, where people are like, it could almost be like if you're in a relationship, this is just an example, where your family doesn't want you to be with somebody because they don't make as much money as what they think they should, or they're putting them down because of their gender or their race or something. And they're showing me just how polarized things were on the ship Titanic, where the people who had money got to live it up in the nicer area of the boat, and the rich people had to go down in the docks, and then not the docks, down, they were like kind of towards the basement in the ship. Like, they had a certain area where they had to sleep. And there was also the part where they, when it came to saving them, they were saving all the people who had money, who had status first. And it's just a huge reminder of what it is to be a human. And I feel like there is some type of polarization going on in your life right now, and the angels are here to tell us that it is safe for us to love one another despite our status, despite our gender, despite our race, despite our political party. There's a need here for us to truly learn how to accept one another. We don't have to agree with one another, but we can at least speak to one another intellectually to the point where we aren't bashing one another or putting one another down just because we see things in a different light. And with your greatest work is your legendary legacy, the angels are showing me the scene at the end of Titanic where Jack tells Rose that she is meant to do so much more in this life. She is meant to go on and ride horses. She's meant to spit like a man. She's meant to have children and be happy and just enjoy life for what it is. And that's exactly what she does. So the angels are showing, this is a message, a channel message for you to let you know that life is what you make of it, and there is so much joy for you to experience, and that life is something for us not to endure or to also look to others and we're not here to be held down by rules and restrictions like Rose was. And once she realized that, she felt more free, like she had never felt before. So they're showing me the I am free and at peace card, and they're showing me Leo on the ship where he's like, I'm the king of the world. So basically it's the ultimate card, the ultimate scene and card of being free. Your birthright is to be free. You are not here to listen to other people telling you what to do. You are here to do what you want to do. You are here to love who you want to love. You are here to enjoy life in all its glory. And it's just it's just a really beautiful message. This is one of the most beautiful messages that I have given. And with the angel of balance in reverse here, this is a huge message for you to not put yourself last. This is the time to put yourself first, to do the things that you want to do. And that does not mean, to neglect relationships. It just means to put yourself first so that you can fill your own cup. And if you're in a career or a position where you are helping people, that you are operating from your own full cup before you help others, before you serve others, before you add value to others. So put yourself first at this time. Don't put yourself last, because you are not somebody who thrives under strict rules and regulations. I would also like to pull some channeled messages on paper here from the angels and see what else wants to come out. I'm going to take one more. Okay, we have practice gratitude for the good already in your life. And yes, right as this came out, the angels are showing me the scene in the movie Titanic where Jack is talking to the wealthy people when he was invited to go have dinner after he saved Rose's life. He's like, you know what? I've got air in my lungs. I was just sleeping under a bridge. I love waking up not knowing where I'm going to be from one moment to the next. He was so grateful for life itself, and he saw the good, and he didn't have a lot of money. He was sleeping under a bridge and he was still grateful to be alive. He just loved life so much, and he was an artist. He did what he loved. He spoke to whoever he wanted. He had fun. He loved to dance. He showed Rose a way of life that she was missing out on because of the confines that she was experiencing in her life with her family. So look around in your life right now. What is something you are grateful for? What people are you grateful for? What your job right now? What job do you have right now to be grateful for? A roof over your head, anything, whatever it is for you, because I know everybody's situation is different. But the more you practice gratitude for what you already have, you are telling the universe, I'm ready for more. And the universe will start to bring more to you because you will be giving off that vibration of that joy, that gratitude. Your vibration literally changes when you shift your perspective to the good. And your last message is, I speak to you through music. So, yes, if you're in a store and you hear a song, in those moments where a song is really resonating with you, that is your angels, that is your spirit guide speaking to you, bringing a message to you through music. So pay attention to the lyrics that you hear when your ears are perked up to a certain song, and see how it is reflecting in your life right now, because they are bringing a message that is applicable to you in whatever your situation is. So be on the lookout for those things in songs. Thank you, pile number 1. If you enjoyed the reading, drop a comment down below. I hope you are having an amazing day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye! Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. The disaster film that contains a channeled message for you is the 2006 film Snakes on a Plane, starring Samuel L. Jackson. Now, this film is all about an airplane where these venomous snakes are released because there is a witness that they don't want to have testify in the court of law, and it's traveling from Honolulu to Los Angeles. And Samuel L. Jackson plays this FBI agent who kind of has to take matters into his own hands and fight off these deadly snakes. So let's see what your cards say. The Empress, Eight of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Cups, Eight of Wands in reverse, the Page of Cups in reverse, the Knight of Swords, Facade, Release, the Thinking Woman, Third Chakra Archangel Shamuel in reverse, which this is the solar plexus chakra. I am Galactic Starseed Blooming. I am centered in truth and peace. Okay, so the first thing that I am feeling about this reading, pile number 2, is it feels very feminine in nature with the Empress card. I feel like this reading is mostly focused towards mothers who have, you know, 1 or 2 children or more, and your relationship has been affected by something your partner has done at this time. And the feminine energy, this very well could also have messages for fathers who are having issues with the mother of their children as well. So I don't want to discount that. I'm just feeling a lot more feminine energy with the Empress card coming out here. And they're showing me the airplane in Snakes on a Plane and how turbulent it was. And they're showing me with the Eight of Wands in reverse how frustrated this person has been making you. But the angels are also showing me that this situation has happened for a reason. They're showing me that you have come into an awareness about this person and you're having a hard time because you really do care about them. So with the I Am Galactic Starseed Blooming card, like the angels are showing me how they have removed a veil from your eyes so that you could see this person more clearly. And now they're showing me the infamous saying in Snakes on a Plane where Samuel Jackson is like, I am tired of these snakes on this plane. And of course, he's a little more blunt with what he says, but you get the gist. He was tired of having to deal with these snakes. So what the angels are showing me, what they have lifted the veil from your eyes from, is the truth about this person, how dishonest, how deceitful, how manipulative this person has been to you, and you are seeing them for who they truly are. They have removed the veil. They are showing you the truth about this person. And they have shown you this so that you can come into a better understanding of what you deserve in a relationship and what you need to release. Release toxic people who no longer serve you, because you don't deserve to be treated this way and there is something better for you. So you are being shown the absolute deceit, manipulation, distrust that this person is doing right now. And the Empress, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Cups here, the reason why you're having a hard time letting go of this is because you have seen what this person can do. The angels are showing me that you are reminiscing about how things once were. You want things to go back to the way that they were, but that's just not what is meant to happen right now. And they're showing me the hurt that this person has caused you. With the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, they are showing me how they have not only neglected you, but they have neglected the children in the relationship. They are showing me the facade card here, how even the children have been lied to, the children have been let down. I'm seeing children crying, and I'm seeing that you, like, they're showing me somebody putting their foot down. They're showing me somebody putting their foot down right now, and how you're like, I am tired of my children feeling this way. I'm tired of feeling this way. I am putting matters into my own hands. I am tired of these snakes in my house. You're tired of these snakes in your house, not just on the plane. You're tired of these snakes in your house. And your inner power is wanting to come forward here. So that's why they're showing me the third chakra, Archangel Shamuel, why it's in reverse, because they're showing me how this person and the things that they have done has really taken a blow to your self-confidence. And they're showing me that you are really in your head about this. They're showing me the thinking woman. And there, even if this doesn't apply just to women, this applies to also fathers who have experienced this with mothers who have neglected. It's the same type of situation, and the same message applies to you as well. But they're showing me people who are really in their heads about this. Like, they're showing me this cycle of wanting to get out of this, and like you have come into the knowledge of your power here. That's why you already have the awareness, and awareness is 90% of the healing. So from that place, there is just a need to release the self-limiting beliefs and realize how powerful and honorable you are as a person, and that have you have done so much in the family, and you don't deserve to be treated this way any longer. So cut away what no longer serves. And they're also showing me, also with the Page of Cups, that you're being blocked right now because of all the overthinking that you have done with this situation. And they're saying there's a need here to let go and surrender, and speak to your angels, speak to your spirit guides, because they are helping you get rid of what no longer serves you. They are helping you come into more truth. And with the Knight of Swords here, like, they're showing me that this kind of epitomizes what you were attracted to about this person. Like, they're showing me the strength of Samuel L. Jackson in Snakes on a Plane, and they're showing me how the things that attracted you to this person were that they were decisive, they spoke their mind, but they're showing me that they also are, in a sense, emotionally unavailable, and it has to do with something that has happened along the way. I don't know, they're not really showing me what happened there, but that is why this person has started lying to you, something has happened that has kind of been like a knock to their ego, but they're also showing me this person is very strong. And the reason why they have lied and done these neglectful things is because they themselves have issues within themselves that they need to heal. And there's just a need for you to move away from what no longer serves you, because this is definitely unhealthy. But they're showing me that you have risen up in your power and that you are coming into your truth 100%, because I am centered in truth and peace. And once you walk away from this person, once you walk away from what no longer serves you, you will feel truth and peace like no other, and you will come into a better understanding of what it is you deserve in a relationship. Because right now, you are coming into that realization because you have been shown the truth of this person. You are seeing this person for who they truly are. I'd like to also pull some channeled angel messages from here and see what else wants to come out. Okay, we have one of the most loving things you can do is be kind to strangers. They just might be angels in disguise. So, yes, there have been angels who have been communicating with you through various people. So if you've been at the store and someone randomly talks to you, it just might be the case that that is an angel sent to help comfort you during this time, because I can feel and see that this situation has caused you a lot of heartache. It's caused your family a lot of heartache. And when we go through those things, sometimes angels show up at just the right time to give us that comfort and a message that we might need to hear in that moment, to not only help us feel good about ourselves, but also to show us examples of love through other human beings and what that love can look like. So pay attention to people in your surroundings, because it very well could be an angel sent to give you a message. And your last message is ask us to help you. So yes, if you have a prayer practice, a meditation practice, ask your angels to help you get through this. They will. They will help you get rid of the self-limiting beliefs. They will help cut away the negative energy. They will protect you from the negative energy that has been perpetuating. They will help you break the negative cycle of these dishonest people. They will help you provide for your family if that is something. If I'm hearing finances, there might be something financial that you're worried about if you were to let this person go. The angel's saying, ask us to help you, and believe that they will. Believe that the answers will come, because we have to exert our free will. They can't help us unless we use our free will to ask them to help us. They have to have our permission. So you are not alone. So ask your angels for help, and then believe that the answers that you need will come to you. Believe that the help, the assistance is on its way to you, and it will. Thank you, group number 2. Those are your messages. If you enjoyed the reading, if it resonated, drop a comment down below. I hope you are having an amazing day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. The disaster film that contains a channel message for you is the 1998 film Armageddon, starring Bruce Willis and Ben Affleck. So this film is all about NASA having this alert come to them that there is this asteroid that is going to hit planet Earth in a month and completely deteriorate everything, destroy everything. So they have to figure out a plan in order to prevent this from happening, and they actually hire a group of misfits to put this plan into action. So let's see what your cards have to say. Death, Eight of Swords, Justice, Ten of Cups, Two of Swords in reverse, Perfection, Joy, Discovery, You contain the entire universe encoded within you, Nine of Wands, the Sun in reverse, and everything I do is a choice, so I am in control of my reality. Okay, pile number 3. The first thing that I am seeing for you right now with the Death card is that there is a certain phase in your life ending right now. It has shaken things up, and with the Eight of Swords here, I feel that it is making you feel very powerless and out of control. But with the Justice card here, this could be something pertaining to something legal, like there could be a legal battle of some sort. However, this is also the ultimate card of karma. So if somebody has done you wrong, just know that justice will be served. And if there is something that you have done to hurt someone else, just know that karma is coming back around to hold you accountable for your actions. We can never get away from that. But also, I am also seeing with the Two of Swords in reverse here that there is a decision that you have to make right now, and it's like neither choice that you make feels like it is a winning solution, and they are showing me the end of the movie Armageddon. And yes, this is a spoiler, but basically they came up with this, they encountered a decision that they had to make where one, basically the whole world would perish, or one person had to sacrifice themselves in order for the world to be okay. So I feel like you are in that same type of energy where you feel like neither of the choices are heading in a direction that is a winning solution. Like you don't feel that, you feel like no matter what you do, you're going to do something wrong. And the angels are saying to not worry about that. The important thing is to just make a decision, and then whatever consequences come up as a result of the choice you made, you can deal with them at this time. It's just that the universe is testing you right now, and they are showing you, the universe is showing you that not everything is perfect, and that's why you're being shown two choices here where neither one of them seem to be perfect in nature. It's just to show you, the universe is trying to show you that perfection does not exist, and that sometimes we have decisions that we need to make that are difficult, and the best thing that we can do is just make the decision and move forward. Make whatever decision you feel is best as you weigh the options of both of them, because no matter what you choose, it is going to be okay. And the angels are also showing me with the Sun in reverse here that you feel like you are in darkness, But what was interesting, as this card came up in the reading, a quote popped up on my phone. So the angels want me to tell you this quote, that if you only take action on sunny days, you will never get to your destination. And that's because every day is not sunny. We also have days of rain, we have days of snow, we have cloudy, foggy days. It's just a variation. And if you just limit to yourself to when you're feeling good or when you're feeling like it's a sunny day outside, that will limit to you and your capabilities of what you can truly accomplish in this world, because they are showing me that there is so much joy available to you. And the 10 of cups, like, these are the ultimate cards of happiness. Like, all of this is available to you if you just remove the blindfold that is, as you can see in the 8 of swords here, this gal has a blindfold over her eyes. The angels are asking you to remove the blindfold and open up to a broader perspective, because there are things that you are not seeing right now that would actually help you along your journey. And I'm feeling called to talk about the perfection card again. In the movie Armageddon, AJ, played by Ben Affleck, he was so adamant about wanting the approval of Harry, who was played by Bruce Willis. His daughter was Liv Tyler. Her name is Grace in the film. He, like, even in, they're showing me the scene where he's like, can you just say you did a good job, I love you, and I'm sorry. And he wanted to be perfect in the eyes of her dad so that he could win the approval of him. And I mean, ultimately in the end he had his approval, but you know how fathers can get with their daughters. They're very protective, and that's how Bruce Willis is in this film. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter what other people think. And with perfection, there comes like this sense of a fear of failure. I think in the film, he was so scared that he was going to perhaps lose Grace, because he would never be, he would never live up to the expectations that Harry had. He had very high expectations for his daughter, and he didn't think that he could live up to that type of perfection. So it kind of bogged him down a little bit. So the angels are saying to overlook that perfection and do not be afraid to be a beginner. If you're working on something right now, everyone has to start somewhere. And the fear of even getting started, or the fear of failure, can actually cripple us into not taking any action. But with the 9 of Wands here, they're showing me how strong you are. Like, they're showing me the strength of all of these characters in the movie Armageddon and how they did come into the justice at the end of the film. They're saying that that is you as well. And that with this 9 of Wands, like, this is the card of so many trials coming at you, but being willing to face them with courage. Like, things that are out of your control, but, you know, like taking that deep breath and holding out that shield, and then all these trials are just like bouncing off of the shield because you've come into your power and you're willing to face whatever comes your way. And the angels are also saying that you contain the entire universe encoded within you. So there is nothing that you cannot accomplish on this earth. Everything that you need is within you. All the resources that you need will be provided to you in divine timing as you continue to embrace whatever is ending in your life right now. And I'm just seeing that with the decision that you have to make, that's kind of like the standstill of where you're at. The angels are saying just make a decision, and then you can deal with the consequences of that when it comes to that point. And because they're showing me here, everything I do is a choice, so I'm in control of my reality. And with the discovery card here, the angels want you to discover who you truly are and to understand that all of your choices, you are creating your reality right now, and you are in control. So every choice you make, you are creating what is going on in your reality. And in the process, all these trials, these tribulations, like you're prepared for that asteroid that is going to eventually hit Earth in the movie Armageddon. Like, they were showing me that you are somebody who is well prepared for anything that comes your way, and that you are in control of your reality, and all of your choices matter, and you can't really make a wrong choice because you either learn from it or you win. So continue on that path of self-discovery, let go of perfection, embrace this change, work even when it's cloudy outside, and you are well on your way to manifesting the life of your dreams. We also have some channel messages on paper here. Let's see what else wants to come out. Okay, we have 3. Forgive yourself. So, yes, I definitely was picking up on that with the Justice card, because the angels were saying, if there was something that you had done to hurt someone else, that it's time to take responsibility for your actions, but also at the same time, it is important for you to forgive yourself and just take what you have learned from this experience and move on, because the past is in the past, and this is not the person that you are now. Like, I feel like you are somebody who has learned the lessons of mistakes that you have made. I don't feel like you are somebody who is going to make that same mistake twice, or at least not make it anymore from this point going forward, because of the guilt that this has caused. And the angels are saying that they can see how sorry you are for what you have done, and that you are already forgiven. So it's important to just forgive yourself, because you don't deserve to continue to feel that way anymore. The lesson has been learned, so it is time to let it go. So forgive yourself and keep moving forward. Next message is, all the answers you need are within. And yeah, that's what they were saying here. You contain the entire universe encoded within you. So it is very important to listen to your intuition and trust yourself. So when you are making this big decision that you have to make, the answers that are helping you guide you to make a decision are coming from within. So trust what you hear, and trust that the decision that you make is propelling you to where you need to be, even if it is a difficult situation that seems like it is not going to result in something good. Just don't worry, make the decision, do what you have to do, and handle the consequences that come with that later, because everything is going to be okay, and your inner compass is guiding you. It will not steer you wrong, so trust it. And the last message is, acknowledge every victory you have, no matter how small. So yes, the small victories that you have along the way of your journey, those are so important to acknowledge, because when the bigger victories happen, you have a greater appreciation for them. So when something happens in your life, no matter how small it is, and if it's a small blessing, take a moment to be grateful for it, because it's building momentum to that big victory, and it's all part of the journey. So the big message here is to enjoy your journey, have gratitude for the blessings already in your life, and to celebrate every single victory, no matter how small it is, because it's all a part of the journey. And no victory is so small that it wasn't significant to get you to where you need to be. It is all significant. So remember that. Thank you, pile number 3. Those are your messages. If you enjoyed the reading, if it resonated, drop a comment down below. I hope you are having an amazing day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.